what drives you to work with horses? What's your motivation for what you do?
It's really interesting because when you interview people and hey, what was that? Hello?
Hello, I'm still here.
Okay, something was ringing. I think horses are kind of addictions. Once you touch one, you kind of it's almost like it's passion in a way, but on the other hand, you can let go of it once you realize and recognize what it is. So I'm doing it for 65 years, and I guess I keep doing it until the day I die. And what's the motivation of that will be is that probably just love to do what I do. Does that kind of answer that?
Yes, that's an excellent answer. Where are you from originally?
I'm born in Israel. And when I say 65 years, which you add 5 years for it, I just celebrate my 70th birthday.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Which means that I was on a horse when I was 5. And it's a long journey.
And you're always learning. If you're anything like me, I know that no matter what I learn about horses, I still feel like they have a world to teach me.
That's true, but it's really interesting that you mentioned that, because I felt that I started learning about 10 years ago. Until 10 years ago, I felt that I knew everything. And I guess you got to get. Well, how old are you?
I'm 26, and I've been riding for probably about 24 years, I guess.
Good, and you're learning. That's nice.
Yes.
You start early in your life. I thought I knew everything until I was 60. And then I got wise one day, and I decided, maybe I don't know everything, and then I start learning. So you're ahead of me.
Now, is there a lot of horsemen in Israel, or what is your history with working with horses? How did you start?
Well, I left Israel really young. I came to United States when I was 21 as a 4-H International Farm Youth Exchange. At that time, horsemen in Israel really was not recognized as a professional, or as even not a hobby, because we really used horses for a daily routine as far as walking horses. I think that if you go back to Israel now, you find out that the industry become huge, giant, and horses become, what we see here in the United States. It's more like for pleasure than doing really anything else. So I can't really tell you exactly what the situation, how many horsemen are there, or how many professional horsemen are there, but I know that they are participating in a reining fraternity in Oklahoma City. I know they were at the World Equestrian Games, so I think they're doing pretty well. But I didn't have the opportunity to take part of the Israeli horsemanship in movements because I was here.
Was it your family that got you involved with horses?
Oh no, they wouldn't want me to be with horses. They want me to learn medicine or engineering or have a decent job. Horses were not something that can put a food on the table those days.
But you managed to make that happen.
Well, for me that was a dream. That was not a reality. And when you're a kid, you can afford to dream. And when dreams come true when you're adult, you're lucky.
Yes, definitely blessed. How old were you when you filmed the movie Dances with Cows?
How old, huh? Probably about 15 years ago.
Oh, okay. Well, I was gonna say you don't look anywhere near 70 on that film, so you
Well,
either.
it's 55.
Well, that's how I was actually introduced to your work. We were over at some mutual horse lovers a house for dinner, and they said, "Oh, have you ever heard of Etan? He's absolutely amazing. Let's go watch this video." And we must have watched it 3 or 4 times through. It was just, it really sparked something inside me. So I really appreciate you taking the time to talk with us today. What you do is very commendable.